Blog Talk Radio.
Party crew, keep it real for you. No clothes allowed. This summer party. Grown and sexy, join the party. Put summer party. Party crew, keep it real for you. No clothes allowed.
Welcome to the Friday night at the Pajama Party. I'm one of those Poppa DD. I'm here with Redwine.
Bonsoir.
And Mr. Lowe.
Mr. Lowe is here in the building. Oh, man, it's been a while. It's glad to be back.
Yeah, welcome back to the studio.
Absolutely, man. Open up your eyes. It is no surprise. Absolutely.
Well, Ketel's on vacation tonight. And sitting in, we have the notorious Mr. Lowe.
Absolutely. Ketel, I'm going to hold it down until you get back, all right? You be safe out there, all right?
So how's everybody doing tonight? How you doing, Poppa DD?
I'm doing good. It tripped me out when Mr. Lowe came in here. He comes in with theme music in front of him. Damn.
That's how he rolls.
Like a wrestler, you know. You should have seen the walk-in, though. You know?
Oh,
you ain't see the walk-in.
I got to get some theme music in front of me.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. All right. Well, let's see. Who's doing the rundown tonight? That's usually Ketel's job.
I'll do the rundown.
Okay, well, break it down for us. What's on the docket for tonight?
Let's see here. Wow. Looks like on the bad news tip, the U.S. is averaging one school shooting every 60 hours in 2018.
Wow.
Not a good thing.
The FBI receives a tip about a Florida school shooter, but didn't follow up on it. You know, I mean, all these pictures on social media, and they looking at it like it's fun. I don't know. Like I said, it must be a certain group of people that's doing it and getting away with it. Black Panther scores high box office. We got numbers on that yet, or
we got a couple.
Just came out.
Yeah, I'll probably get into that.
Let's see. On Hit It and Quit It, the FBI and Secret Service respond after the White House substance delivered to Obama's D.C. office.
People always trying it.
Really?
They can't let it go, huh?
Also, the 2018 Olympic wrap-up, what's happening thus far. The Powerball winner who demands anonymity to get money. I don't know why that woman just go ahead and just say shit is me. Okay, we got also Barack and Michelle to make history with a unveiling of their official portraits.
Yeah.
Studies find that weed won't cause brain damage the way alcohol will. We'll get into that.
Facts.
Fox News, what's the lady's name? Laura Ingraham? Bashes LeBron James. Hell, she got nerve. LeBron could probably buy her ass. Anyway, what's popping with me with Poppa DD? I'm going to talk about the Black Panther fallout, if any. Our Black History Moment tonight is going to feature LeVar Burton. Let's see here. We're in news tonight. We're talking about man punches and kicks a 150-pound bear who attacked his puppy. I heard that people love their damn dog.
Love your dog, man. Love your dog and your dog love you.
Okay, New Jersey Capitol, which would be Trenton, New Jersey, to use lasers and audio to get rid of crows. That's probably down there by the train station. I've seen that. Let's see. The German police probe a pizza stalker. This is weird news, so we'll elaborate on it.
A pizza stalker.
Redwine, her segment tonight, I'm just saying she's going to talk about
when will it be time?
When will it be time? She'll explain that. In my segment of Living for the City,
got a surprise for us?
I got a surprise. I may focus on the fact that white folks may want to put their kids in all black schools to avoid shootings.
Oh, wow.
It seems like we ain't want to do the shooting.
Wow.
On the Hollywood wrap up, we're going to talk about Omarosa, Black Panther, and Kyrie Irving.
Oh, yeah.
What he got going on.
Uncle Drew.
And the cocktail of the week will be the Beaming Apple Pear.
What's up?
And Redwine is sipping on that right now.
So tasty.
Oh, yeah. We got to hit him good today, baby.
I made that for her earlier. I snuck
And then we're going to wrap it up with...
I snuck a little Spanish fly in there, so she'll be a freak of the week by the end of the show.
Oh, my gosh. Wrapping it up with...
Wrapping up with the kissing list.
You got the kisses, baby.
Anybody showed their ass or act crazy last week?
And the last word.
And the last word
If
of
you
everybody.
know your crack was out.
Stay tuned. We're going to get some fresh ice and...
We're going to do our thing. Cheers. We'll get it started.
We're going to take a quick break.
We'll be back in a second.
Back with the hot topics.
So I was looking over the Cocktail of the Week archives, and we've had so many really great drinks over the past year and a half.
We've had our original signature drink called the Pajama Party and a game changer, and of course we have the last word.
I like the Revolution. It was Hennessy, lemon and lime juice, agave juice, and bitters with jalapeno slices.
Woo-wee!
I like that Crown Royal Flush with the Crown Royal, peach schnapps, and cranberry juice.
Oh yeah. And one of my favorites was the what's it called? The Dutch Mule. Yeah, the Dutch Mule with the Ketel orange vodka, lime juice, and ginger beer.
There are so many to choose from on the apajamaparty.com website.
So check out the Cocktail of the Week archives to get the recipes.
And you can find out how to make the cocktail of the week and sip along with us.
Are there instructions there too?
Sure they are, along with pictures of the drink so you know exactly what it's supposed to look like.
So what's that y'all got in your glass?
This is a boomerang.
Well, I got a Kinky Reed over here.
And I got the aviator.
Get the recipes at www.apajamaparty.com and click on Cocktail of the Week.
Cheers!
All right, welcome back to the Pajama Party. I'm one of your hosts, Poppa DD. I'm here with Redwine.
Bonsoir, darling. Bonsoir.
And Mr. Lowe sitting in for Ketel.
Mr. Lowe, just in case you didn't know.
Oh, boy.
He's a poet.
You know, it's a couple things going on, but I do what I can do when I can't do it. You dig?
Okay.
I feel you.
Nothing too big.
All right. Well, I'm going to kick off these hot topics with the hottest story going on over the last few days. This school shooting. I want to talk about not just that story, but a statistic came out that I found really disturbing. It said that the average in our country so far for 2018 has been one school shooting every 60 hours. Now, how crazy is that? It's only the middle of February, and there has been on average a school shooting every 60 hours, 60. Wow. Now, this reported situation that happened on Wednesday was in South Florida. This marks the country's 18th school shooting of just this year.
The same school?
No, not the same school, in the country.
Oh.
There have been 18 school shootings, and it's only 45 days into the year, and that was as of Wednesday.
That's crazy.
Now, that breaks down to be an average of one school shooting every 60 hours. That's crazy.
Wow.
And this is according to the numbers compiled by the gun control advocacy organization called Everytown for Gun Safety. Now, the details, of course, are still coming out about what happened on Wednesday in Florida. What we do know that there were 17 people that were dead. The gunman has been arrested. I think he was 19 years old. Oddly enough, he was taken alive. Imagine that.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, I'm going to move on. I'm going to just finish this story, then we can talk about that later.
We can't put
when you look at all of the different places where the shootings have occurred, and I'm not going to read through all of them, but I have a list that goes all the way through for this year. And I was blown away. I mean, all of these were situations where someone was not necessarily killed, but just the fact that there was a shooting at a school, and that's what made the list. So starting with in New York, February 8th, there was gunshots fired at a school in the Bronx. The police took a 17-year-old into custody. Nobody was killed. February 5th in Minnesota, a third grader discharged a gun. Third grader. No injuries reported, but it still happened on school grounds.
So the third grader shot the gun?
Third grader shot a gun. Got a hold of a gun. February 5th in Oxon Hill, Maryland, a student was shot outside of a school. They said it looked like a robbery attempt. He was hospitalized, didn't die, but 2 teenagers were charged with attempted murder. Los Angeles, February 1st, there were 2 middle school students that were shot in a classroom. They were injured from being shot. And the list just goes on and on. Philadelphia, January 31st. January 26th in Michigan, the 25th in Alabama, the 23rd in Kentucky. 15-year-old boy opened fire inside of a school, killing 2 people, injuring 16. January 22nd in New Orleans, somebody driving by a school fired at a group of students, 1 boy injured. I mean, it's ridiculous. When I look at all of this information compiled in one document, my mind is just blown. I mean, this list goes on and on. Texas, North Carolina, another one in Texas. January 10th, Arizona, 14-year-old died in a school bathroom from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Self-inflicted.
How are these kids getting all these guns?
Wow.
That is my question.
That's big.
And the list goes all the way back to the first one of the year, January 3rd, East Olive Elementary School, St. John, Michigan. A man standing in the school parking lot called 911 to say he was suicidal. He spoke to an official for several hours on the phone and ultimately shot himself.
Oh, goodness gracious. If he was talking for the guy for several hours, how long did it take the guy to get there?
That's a good question.
Gracious. He could have been, if you on the phone with him several hours.
Several hours.
That means he knew he just wanted to die.
I guess they were trying to negotiate or talk to him or whatever, but he still had the gun in his hand.
I mean,
and after that long period of time, he killed himself.
Oh, my goodness.
But it happened on school grounds.
That's crazy.
You know, so every time when these things happen, you know, they start evacuating the kids, active shooter, they run through all these drills. How many times is this going to have to happen?
No.
Whether it's somebody shooting at the kids, near the kids, one of the kids being the shooter, this situation just keeps repeating. It's just an endless cycle that goes on and on. So I'm just very disturbed by this statistic, but, you know, now we can talk about it.
I mean, look, come on. You know, first of all, man, you know, I don't understand. How is all these kids getting all these guns?
I don't know, but that is a very good question.
Oh, man, once we really, side note, we got some excellent coasters for everybody here when y'all join in with the Pajama Party. If you ever join in, we got some excellent coasters. You can purchase them here. We'll let you know the information further on, but I digress. Let's get back to the topic. I mean, these kids.
So you asked the question, how are they getting all this?
How are they getting, I mean, you know, and then, oh, man, see, my mind is so jumbled right now. I got my bicycle's running through my brain right now, and it's like the wheels are going. I just don't understand. I mean, and then they you know, first of all, it got to start in the household. It got to start in the household because, you know, whatever the case may be, but how does it get to the point where now the kids not only know that you got the gun in the house, but now they want to sneak it out. They find your password, your code, whatever your secret spot is. Then they take it to the school, and not only do they take it to school, they're not taking it for show and tell. They're taking it to take people's lives.
Precisely.
Like, you know, like what?
Well, let me add this to the discussion. There were 2 instances that I heard in the news just today, one in Maine, one in Washington State, where 2 teenagers were stopped from trying to shoot up a school because somebody caught it, somebody read something or whatever. I don't remember which was which, but one of them, the grandmother, I think it was the one in Washington State, the grandmother read the teenager's journal where he was talking about how he was going to go shoot up a school. He had been studying previous shooters and said that I think I can avoid the mistakes that they made. I'm going to be the most notorious. I'm going to shoot more people, kill more people than any of them. You know, he had already been making plans. So she started looking around in his room, found some kind of weapon inside his guitar case, and then she called the police on her grandson and said, this boy is talking stuff. I read it in the journal. I'm concerned that he might actually try to do this. And come to find out, he had robbed a convenience store on Monday with another guy using that very weapon, and it was some kind of a rifle-looking weapon. I don't know if it was a AK, whatever number, but it was some kind of rifle weapon. They got it on the closed-circuit camera from the convenience store.
Wow.
They got him on camera. So Grandma was on top of that thing. She called the cops. They came, searched his room. They found bomb-making materials. They found his journal. They found the gun, all of that stuff. So they came and got that crazy guy.
This is another reason why it's like with this government and everything, which I think there's a lot of people is all in frenzy about. Cause it's like, some of these guys, and as far as right now the Republican Party is in power, some of these guys are focusing on, all this other stuff and all these other, you focus on the Dreamers and DACA and all that other kind of stuff, like they're bad people. I mean, if you really do your research on the DACA immigrants and all this other kind of stuff, y'all want to kick them out the country, but these are some of the best citizens in the United States of America.
There you go.
I mean, these guys and girls and men and women go through hell trying to become a citizen. Mm-hmm. You got to have a clean record. You got to have all this other kind of stuff. You got to have no criminal background history, all this other kind of stuff. And then we got stuff happening right on in America, and then, ain't nothing going on. Like, I mean, I just don't get it. I just don't get how you can have such strong rhetoric on people who are helping the United States, or versus the people who are in the United States, born and raised, and whatever you want to say, they're Americans, whatever the case might be. But these are the guys that are going into these schools. I don't know if maybe the mom and dad left them in the room too long and they watch, Scarface all day and all night, or maybe they watch, I don't know what else.
I don't know if it's the video games. What's that game where you go around and
Grand Theft?
Grand Theft Auto.
Well,
I don't know if that's what they're doing.
Well, that's been a game over years, but the thing is, though, it takes a lot of parental oversight because that game can get a little hectic. You can get ideas. And the thing is, though, in real life, you die. In a video game, you can shoot somebody and you can rob somebody. You don't got to worry about jail. You don't have to worry about nothing else. You don't got to worry about nothing. You get coins. You can
just run over people.
You can run over anybody you want. You can do whatever you want. But in real life, it don't happen like that. In real life, you shoot somebody, you going to jail. You kill somebody.
Well, I don't think these people believe it. Hey. I don't know. What you think, Poppa DD? You're awfully quiet over there. So what you think?
I mean, it's tough. It's a tough situation. I mean, because we're living in like a bubble right now. This is a new world right now. I was just listening to Nina Simone. Mm-hmm. It's a new life. No.
That's feeling good.
It's a new day. It's a new life for me. I ain't going to get into it now. This is Mr. Lowe coming to you live. Ain't no surprise.
And I'm feeling good.
But
I think anything new, when people use the term we're living in the new, I really think that's kind of backwards because we can't live in the new should generate goodness. Mm-hmm. Whenever we're doing something bad, we're actually going backwards. Because we've seen bad. We've seen bad. We've seen the woes of racism. Just go down to the National Black American Museum in D.C. and take that like 3 stories down, all the way to the slavery days and things of this nature. So we've seen bad. We've seen horrible. So we can't really constitute bad stuff to new times because the main thing I've always said, and it's just my dialogue, is that you can't give a child of a certain age a computer in their room and shut the door and don't have a parental guidance on it.
Oh, man.
Because, the first thing people go after is the sex. And I won't say sex, they go after something they're not supposed to do. And this is just human nature. Back when I was in the Navy, when we got off the ship, the bars we went to was the bars they told us to stay away from.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Just human nature.
That's right.
And as soon as people get on the computer, the first thing they do is they go into rooms, and especially young boys that are going through puberty and they were jacking that pud, because the little boy, he comes with his own little joystick.
That's right.
So once he reaches the area and he looks up and there's some titties in front of him, and then he can go ahead on and he can just go further and deeper until the damn computer crashes, really.
Because it starts as a one-player game.
Yeah, well, exactly. Well, the computer don't stop until you crash it.
That's right.
And then as soon as your child yells down at you that, Mom, I got a blue screen. Well, yeah, that's because you done choked the chicken so much. The screen on the computer is blue, and that vein inside your little Johnson is green.
Hey, talk.
Because you done choked the chicken and you done killed the computer. Because now that website that you saw that horse backing up on that girl was actually a virus. And you open it up, and the computer went, pow, pow, blue screen.
You killed me.
And it's Mom. So anyway,
you killed me.
I mean, I'm making jokes, but this is where it all begins. Is that I think, and when it comes to, we're not going to deny this because see, we could talk about how terrible blacks are and the stigmas you've given to this, and we're going to get off this because we got other stories to cover. When you talk about the stigmas that's on black people, we cannot hide the fact that most of these killings from these schools is little white boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the sad thing that nobody wants to talk about.
Nobody wants to admit that.
Nobody
but this is the Pajama Party, the late night talk show.
We gotta get
and that's what we do. We're not pointing no fingers at nobody. Don't get me wrong. No. But call a spade a spade.
It is what it is.
Facts first.
Call a spade a spade, and we're gonna let's leave it at that. Let's not get deep with that because we don't want to piss nobody off because people's children are dying.
Yeah.
So therefore, we're not going to elaborate on who did what, why. It shouldn't be done by nobody, and not a doctor, lawyer, not a goddamn Indian chief. So therefore, let's move to the next story here. Do I have that particular story?
I think
that's on you. What you got for?
FBI, they received tips about the shooter, but then I follow up on it. Okay, now peep this here to show you how much they're not paying attention. So when you got a reckless person and you got a level of authority, and you got to have a little sympathy for the FBI because they're preoccupied by Trump's bullshit. So they can't even think straight right now. So anyway, so the FBI said that in statements Friday that it had received a tip about Nicholas Cruz, okay, the suspected Florida shooter, in January 2018, but they have failed to investigate the report. Okay, a person close to Cruz contacted the FBI. A person close to Cruz contacted the FBI's public access line, on January 5th. They reported that Cruz, gun ownership, he has a desire to kill, he has erratic behavior, he's outside shooting in broad daylight, and he has disturbing social posts. And the FBI kind of under established protocol, the information provided by the caller sounded like people just throwing things out of the FBI all the time as they reported, The importance that they should have been forwarded. They said this should have been forwarded to the FBI Miami field office. Well, what the hell difference does it make whether you report it to the Philadelphia office? Somebody should trickle it down. We can't wait for the public to do your job. If we get into the system and leave a recording on a machine, isn't it up to the FBI to tell Miami? They're saying that the people that reported it should have reported to Miami. Really?
Yeah.
Anyway, Cruz has been charged on 17 counts of premeditated murder. After being questioned by the state and federal authorities, he's accused of killing 17 people and injuring 15 others. So there's 15 other people that's shot and got issues that's going to be with them for the rest of their life as well. Okay, now you do the math, 7, 5 to 12, carry 1, that's 35 people. Okay, that you shot. 35 people. So that's 32 people, excuse me. And it's interesting how you just went around and shot 32 people. Damn, when did you say when? Or you didn't say when. You knew when you pulled the alarm and got everybody scaried and you started shooting and everything. Then he ran out the building after he did his thing.
Mm-hmm.
He ran out with the kid.
He looking like another kid.
But see, the sad part about it, the reason why 17 people have died is because when the police come into an environment like that, they don't know what to do. You know what I mean? There's people everywhere. We don't know whether or not a kid is a student or a suspect or whatever. Mm. And the child is up on the second floor that's been shot 35 minutes ago with a shotgun is literally bleeding out.
Oh, so the kid
literally
was shot.
bleeding out, you know. So they're, by the time the dust settles, because nobody's relaxed,
right?
You know, so anybody that's shot in a situation like that, police don't go in there and just round up things. Nobody is really. They got kids. It was a big old pile of book bags that they had the kids put their book bags down. They're trying to shake everybody down, and this is even before they go in the building. And all of a sudden they go into a room, and there's 4 people that could have been saved. But, you know, just like when you have a heart attack, there's only been so many beats left in your chest. And then when you get shot, bleeding out, is blood just pours out of you. And once you get enough blood out of you, you know, you go into a state of shock, your exhaustion, you get dehydrated, and you know, so it's so sad how this whole thing. And these people, when you heard the video of the shots coming out, these people getting shot with shotguns. When you go to buy a gun, the person tells you that if you're not that good of a shot, buy a shotgun, because if somebody intrudes your house, you can just shoot down the steps and make a loud noise and put a hole in the closet door and probably scare the person away. When you buy a pistol, you got to be a good shot, because a bullet out of a pistol is sort of a straight shooter. And if you're not a marksman, you know, you're not going to hit a person, but to scare them at least, especially for females of the world, you know, get a shotgun. Don't get a pistol unless you're, you know, Antioquia or somebody.
I mean, for the females of the world, like
well,
females.
You know what? First of all, don't go there with the bullshit.
Don't do that. I got you today.
First of all, let me just say this. When I say something like that, I'm saying that I'm saying that out of respect, because
that's right.
As the body is built, a man has one more rib in his body, which should give him a stronger mechanism and metabolism. So therefore, if you shoot,
get deep into
it. Shoot, but you know, I mean, I'm not you know. Right now, I'm talking about the laws of averages when it comes to guns. Okay,
that's all.
Okay, I know it's rough for me to handle a damn gun. So if a female a female's a butch, then I ain't talking about that. If a female's a lady, that's what I'm talking about. The female that's a lady. How about that? Can we put it like that?
That's right.
So Redwine, you choose
however
what
you like.
All right, well, don't represent all the females, Redwine. Just represent what you are. How about that? All right, but anyway, I'm done with that story. But anyway, we hope that the people whose families were affected by this shooting, that they heal, you know, in Godspeed, as far as getting their lives back in some kind of perspective with the loss of their child, or the fact that their child's in the hospital hurt, suffering from a gunshot wound. So,
and there were some adults that lost their lives as well.
Yeah, exactly.
They actually seen one of the teachers.
Yeah.
One of the teachers he should be recognized as a national hero for his country.
I think he was a coach.
Yeah, he was like I think he was a sports coach or whatever he was. He was one of the staff members.
Yeah.
And I want to believe that he was in the sports and everything like that, but he cared so much about the students that he jumped in front and kind of shielded some of those bullets that were coming in, just to make sure that some of the kids and everything was safe. And he lost his life because of that. I mean, that's a major thing, and that's something that he should be worldwide praise for. Absolutely.
We're going to take a small break.
Yeah.
And we'll come back with the rest of the show.
All right. You're listening to A Pajama Party Show on Blog Talk Radio, and we'll be right back.
What's your opinion? We want to know on the Late Night Adult Pajama Party. Call us now on 914-803-4306 and tell us if you agree or disagree, or if you don't care one way or the other. If you've been waiting all week to tell somebody what's on your mind, now is your chance. Dial 914-803-4306 and press 1 to speak with the Pajama Party live on the air. To listen to the show online, go to www.apajamaparty.com and click the listen banner on the top right. If you'd like to advertise your business with us, get in touch on www.apajamaparty.com. So call us now on 914-803-4306 and press 1. We will get to you as quick as we can. Now, back to the Pajama Party Live.
All right, welcome back to Pajama Party on One of Hills Poppa DD. I'm here with Redwine.
Bonsoir, darling.
And sitting in for Ketel is Mr. Lowe.
Hey, this is Mr. Lowe coming to you live. It ain't no surprise. You better open up your eyes. You understand me?
Yeah. All right, so let's wrap up these hot topics. Mr. Lowe, what you got for us?
Swam up. All right, it's my turn. All right, this is Mr. Lowe coming to you live. Welcome to the Pajama Party. Let's talk about this last hot topic on another note. We've been kind of giving you the facts as it is, but now let's get on a lighter note, something a little more inspirational. Something that everybody is going to go see and something that everybody that didn't see it yet. The Black Panther.
Woo!
Yeah, baby. Oh, we got to hit them good. Now, the Black Panther, it scores huge, as Trump would say, huge in the box office. With a bang. Picking up a muscular $25.2 million. In Thursday preview showings, the comic book adaptation is making history. It is the first Marvel movie to feature a black protagonist. Its barrier-breaking potential, strong reviews, and the Marvel mystique are all proven to be a potent combination. This Black Panther movie is projected to debut to as much as almost $170 million over this President's Day's weekend. Now, the Thursday opening numbers represent a new higher. Matter of fact, the Thursday opening numbers represent a new high water mark for the month of January. They're roughly double the previous record of $12.7 million, and that was set by Deadpool. I don't know if y'all seen Deadpool. It was kind of funny. I liked it. It was enjoyable. Some liked some. It was good. But I digress.
That was Ryan Reynolds?
Oh, yeah. He's a funny guy. I like him. I think he was also the guy that played with Denzel in, what was that? The one where he did the Safe House. Was that it? I think he did. I think he was the one in Safe House. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But, yeah, it was a good movie. But, now, it also ranks as the second biggest preview goes for a Marvel title, behind only, you guessed it, The Avengers, Age of Ultron. And that scored $27.6 million from the previews.
But where are they getting these numbers from if it just opened up today?
Well, these are just the previews and some of the preview numbers and projected numbers and things like that. So we'll really know.
Because they did have some premieres in different cities and
That's
stuff.
right.
So
and even when Deadpool was coming out, some of these other Marvel, because like Marvel has really been on the scene now.
Was this what they're hoping for?
Well, yeah, projected.
Because these are black people here. This ain't.
Whoa. You know, that's the thing.
All right. Whoa.
It's projected.
Yeah, it's projected.
We got
some of those are real numbers, though.
Yeah,
they had premieres in different cities that came out on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then not only that,
on Thursday.
And then not only that, I'm gonna dig into it because it's actually it ain't just like it's a little more global. So we're gonna dig into that. Now, the Black Panther it also draws overseas now. So where it is grossed $47 million since it began rolling out on February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. To all the ladies, happy belated Valentine's Day. This is coming straight from the big dog, Mr. Lowe, coming to you live. I'm just giving any belated Valentine's Day to the beautiful ladies out there. But once again, I digress. Let's get back to it. Absolutely. Redwine, you deserve it more than ever.
Thank you, darling.
Look at that.
Yes, people
Let me get back to the pajama.
Oh, see, I get distracted. Okay.
Damn.
Let's get back to it. So, the Black Panther, I know y'all going to love this. The Black Panther, now, it also draws overseas. Where it has grossed $47 million since it began rolling out on February 13th, is now showing in several major markets. Now, this is a group that includes the United Kingdom, Hong Kong, Taiwan, France, and Australia.
Okay, now.
Now, on Friday, Black Panther will open in Spain, Mexico, Finland, India, and South Africa. Now, the Black Panther, the movie, is centered on T'Challa, which was the ruler of a secretive African nation called Wakanda. He assumes the mantle of the Black Panther following his father's assassination, and then he has to face off with two challenges. An arms dealers named I think it's
I don't know what his name
I'm trying to pronounce it right. I think it's Ulysses. It's either Ulysses, Y'all will tell me later. Okay. Ulysses Clow and Eric Killmonger. Now, a fighter with designs on T'Challa's throne. Now, the Black Panther movie, it carries a hefty $200 million budget. Now, as well as tens of millions in promotional spending. It stars people like Chadwick Boseman as the Panther, great guy, and Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o, and girl. Andy Serkis. Now, Ryan Coogler is a director of Fruitvale Station. Wonderful movie. I don't know if y'all ever seen that. You can catch it on Netflix if you haven't seen it yet. He will be one of the guys that's playing, and also in Creed, the same guy that played in Fruitvale Station, which was based on a true story, excellent story. And Creed, this guy is also will be in the movie, and he slid behind the camera, but he's the first, as far as Ryan Coogler, he will be the first black director of a Marvel movie, which is legendary. That's a pretty big thing. But that's my hot topic for the day, and I wanted y'all to get hip and get hyped to go see Black Panther. I will go see it, and if y'all see it before me, don't, let go of any of the details. Mr. Low, don't be a surprise. I surprised you, so. After that, we could talk about it, and if anybody wanted to comment on it, say anything. If y'all have seen it, y'all can call in, but don't give any details. Just say that you liked it, loved it, or whatever the case may be. Well, other than that, we're going to keep it moving. That's a good
point. If anybody already saw it on one of the sneak previews, give us a call, 914-803-4306, and press 1.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we're going to keep moving into the Hit It and Quit It headlines. And I'm going to do just that. I'm going to hit it and quit it. I've got one about the FBI and Secret Service respond to a white substance that was delivered to Obama's D.C. office. Like, really? They starting that up again?
Uh-oh.
A mysterious white substance was delivered to former President Obama's office in D.C. on Tuesday. Secret Service, FBI, fire crews, and police swarmed the World Wildlife Fund headquarters where his office has leased space since 2017. The New York Post reports that a letter arrived from Hong Kong, and officials found a white substance inside upon opening it. Thankfully, the white substance was later revealed to be baby powder. The incident comes shortly after Donald Trump Jr.'s wife, Vanessa Trump, opened a letter addressed to her husband that contained a mysterious white powder. And it later turned out, I think, to be baby powder or something like that. Cornstarch.
Yeah, something similar.
Yeah, it was cornstarch. So Trump also received a threatening letter which described Donald Jr. as a terrible person. So it remains to be determined who actually sent the letters. They don't know. But the one to Obama's office, they said it came from Hong Kong.
That's crazy. Everything always comes from Hong Kong.
I don't know.
You know.
But that's what they said.
Shout out to Hong Kong.
Yeah. All right. We're going to keep it moving.
Absolutely.
All right. Over to you, Poppa DD. Isn't that crazy?
Hey, look, little baby powder, they was just, maybe they just trying to send a message like, look, we just trying to keep you smooth, man. I know you're getting out of office soon, so little baby powder.
I want you to get chased.
Yeah, we just trying to keep you smooth,
crazy,
brother. You know?
All right. What else is happening?
I'm going to talk about the 2018 Olympic wrap-up here, or roundup. Let's see. Finally, we get to see Lindsey Vonn, which is
well, that's your boy's ex.
Yeah, Tiger Woods' ex as well as. Well, I'm not going to reduce her to that. She's famous in her own right. You know, she's had some injuries to her knees and things like that.
But she's
some
still
operations
Tiger's
and things. Yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway, Lindsey Vonn, she's going to be finally performing at the it's called Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. Pyeongchang. I call it Pokemon. At the Pokemon Winter Olympics, the most successful female skier racer in the history of alpine skiing will make her debut on Friday, today. I think they're ahead of us, like 16 hours ahead or something like that. Friday night's women's Super G, looking to add to her 2 medal, 2 gold and bronze that she got in Vancouver back in 2010. So this young lady's been out there for a minute. So We won't see Mikaela Sheffin on Friday night because she's taking the rest of the day. She's
is she taking a break or something?
Taking a rest day.
Oh.
Okay, with a compressed schedule. Headlining by herself. The United States had a bit of tough luck on Thursday, where she was ill and just barely failed to medal in the slalom race, her best event. This lady pumps all that iron and everything. They're showing a commercial of lifting weights with a weight on her back and everything. I'm like, damn, girl.
And she didn't medal?
Now she could get a pistol because she's butch as hell. Okay, one day after she skied to go in the giant slalom, this girl here, Lindsay Jacoby, also failed to medal in the snowboard cross. She held the lead in for the last bit, and then she came in fourth place at the end of a crazy finish. Then you had the figure skater, Nathan Chan. He stumbled in the men's short routine, and he did not medal as well.
He fell on his butt.
Yeah, that wasn't a good thing.
However, look at y'all. Y'all are just Olympic enthused, huh? Wow.
Yeah, figure skating is my thing.
You know, that's what's up right now. You know, the All-Star Game, the Olympics, you know.
In my other life, I was a figure skater.
Yeah, sure you were. Anyway, however, on a brighter note, the United States men's hockey team picked up a much-needed win to get its medal hopes back on track.
There you go.
They're still going at it. Okay, now the records for the most goals won in a single game was 14 by Canada in 2010's Winter Olympics. So far, they're the top medal winners for now. Let's see, we got... No, here are the top winners.
Oh, okay.
So far, you got Norway that won 19 goals. Germany won 15. The Netherlands won 13. We'll see that speed skating. They were kicking ass in that in those orange suits they were wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they were doing
The Russian athletes in U.S. and Austria, they're tied with 8, and French and Japan are tied with 7. So it's a real narrow field. It's not a lot. It's not like the Summer Olympics where you got like a whole bunch of countries and all. But this year has controversy of North Korea and South Korea, and the Russians are just running as the Russians, but they're from other countries.
Yeah, they're running under that OAR thing. It's because they got busted for that drugging thing. So they couldn't even carry the flag for Russia.
Yeah.
But some of the athletes were still cleared to compete. So they're under something called the OAR.
It's like a republic or something.
It's like the Olympian something Russia. I don't know. Whatever OAR is.
Olympian athletes Russia.
Something like that.
Athletic Russia. I don't know.
Whatever.
Anyway, that's it for that particular.
Well, hopefully the U.S. will come back and get some more medals.
Yeah.
All right.
On a lighter note, we're going to go into this other story. I think that's your Redwine about the Powerball winner.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take over that.
You got the Powerball?
Yeah, I got the Powerball.
What's going on with that?
All right, all you lucky winners out there, what's going down tonight? We got to hit it and quit it on this one. All right, now we got a Powerball winner. I know everybody been playing their numbers. I played a couple. I probably won about $5, $10. Yeah, ain't nothing too big.
You won 5 more than I did.
Hey, but look, check this out. Now we got a lady. You know, oh man, I feel for her.
A lady?
We got a lady, a woman.
So she be buying a shotgun.
She's a grown woman, a whole grown woman. It's not a kid. Yeah, shotgun. No, she needs the entire arsenal with the money that she just built. She needs a fortress and everything.
Security detail.
This woman just won $559.7 million. Million. Let me say that again for anybody who didn't understand what I said. This woman just won $559.7 million on the Powerball jackpot. Now, the thing is, she's gonna get her money on a legal fight, but it's a legal fight over releasing her identity. I mean, look, you got money like that, man. I mean, look, I don't know if I want nobody knowing how much money I got. I mean, you win that type of money in your neighborhood, everybody within a 10-mile radius is gonna know about it.
Oh, I don't want anybody
your
to
door, you think Jehovah's Witnesses was knocking on your door. you gonna have everything from from the H block all the way to the
Everybody
you know, you got everything from K Street all the way. You got everything from K Street all the way down to Central Ave. So you know, everybody know you. But the thing is though, she didn't want to release her name. You know, she took it to court. She don't want her name released because she don't really want you know, everybody knowing who she is, where she lives, and everything like that. So it's in New Hampshire. She did a court filing on Thursday. The New Hampshire Lottery Commission approved the payment to a trust. You know, they want to set up a trust that the woman set up. But the winning ticket will be placed in a secure location until the court decides whether or not, it's subject to the state's right to know law. Now, the lawyers for the woman, they identify her as Jane Doe. You know, of course, if she was
Jane.
Yeah, if she was a man, she'd be John Doe. You know, y'all know how the game go. Jane Doe, you know how the game go. All right, there's a different act, the same show. All right, let's get back to it. So she signed the back of a ticket following the January 6th drawing for this Powerball lottery, and this is the nation's 8th largest lottery jackpot. And without even realizing it, she didn't know that in this particular New Hampshire law and everything like that, under the New Hampshire law, that the name, under the national law, it would result in her name and her address being made public.
What?
I mean, how can you do that? You just told somebody you just made almost $560 million, and I'm going to tell the whole world and everybody in your neighborhood, all your mamas, all your daddies, everybody, I'm telling everybody, and I ain't going to tell you who you are. I'm going to tell them where you live.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's like telling the murderer, hey, I know you on a killing spree, and I don't want you to kill this girl, but she do live at 777-721, holla, whatever, zip code, this and that. Who does that?
It's bad enough to put your name out, but they're saying that by their law, where is this again, in New Hampshire?
It's in New Hampshire. Now, she's fighting for it. The thing is, though, time will only tell. Now, with that type of money that she got, I don't even know if they're going to give her the money to use that money on lawyers, because if she can get that money first and then spend it on a lawyer, she'll win whatever case she wants. $559 million. I'll spend whatever. What you want? $50 million on a lawyer real quick to make sure that my name is
exactly.
I still got $500 million left. I'm good.
Well, you know what? I heard a comedian on a late night show when they first announced that somebody won that jackpot.
Mm-hmm.
He said what she needs to do is go down to the court and legally change her name to Jane Doe.
That's right.
Then they can put her name out there.
They put her name out there.
Interesting.
My name is Jane Doe.
Yep.
And I got a lot of dough.
My legal name is Jane Doe.
That's right.
Now you got it.
But it's crazy. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. I mean, it's one thing under the New Hampshire law. They say, okay, a lottery winner's name. See, this is the thing. Under the New Hampshire law, a lottery winner's name, town, and prize amount are under public information. You know what I'm saying?
I've never heard of that before.
I mean, it's ridiculous. So now you might as well just put a red cape on a guy in the middle of the desert.
Kidnap my dog
and put a stampede of bulls out there.
Kids, send me a ransom note. Send it right to my address.
Right. Send it to my address. Yeah, I'll be here.
Yeah, you know where I live.
You know where I live.
That's
I'm good. I only got $500 million on me. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
They need to strike that.
But they got to switch that. But yeah, I can understand her. Her fallback, her bag back a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah.
At first, when she didn't want her name to be out, I understood, but I wasn't feeling as sympathetic.
Yeah.
Now I'm really feeling for her.
See, look, a lot of us can't feel for her because we'll never see the type of money that she just won. So a lot of us can't. We can only empathize at our best.
Well, that's
I would love to have an extra. I mean. Look, it may be something slight, but I would love to have an extra $559 million. I mean, it might be small change to somebody else, but
I
would love to have.
I'll take $50 million.
Yeah, I'll take $1 million.
Just give me. You know what? Yeah, I'll even settle.
I'll settle.
I'll settle.
You know what? You say what? You ain't gonna give me the $559. You know what? Look, give me $300 million and call it a deal.
We'll call it even.
Don't release me. Don't do nothing.
Yeah.
$300 million. We're good.
We settled it.
We're good.
I'll meet you halfway.
We're good, because before then I was making 30,000. Now we're making 300 Okay, I'll go with that.
25. We'll split the difference. All right. Well, I'm gonna move on to this other story. I have another one about the Obamas. Barack and Michelle made history this week with the unveiling of the official portraits in the portrait gallery where all the presidential and first ladies' portraits go. And it was really nice at the Smithsonian National Portrait Gallery. If you get a chance to come to D.C., you should definitely go walk through and take a look.
Check it out.
It's very unique because if you look at the early portraits of people like George Washington and Abraham Lincoln and all, they have a very different look.
Yeah. And you've seen the pictures, right?
Yes. I loved it. These were very modern.
Yeah.
A much more modern, flavorful interpretation.
Yeah.
The picture of Obama, he's sitting in a chair, just kind of like, I don't know. He looks like a little contemplative, but yet relaxed. And there's all these greenery and flowers behind him.
Yeah.
And the flowers all represent different things, like the flower of Hawaii, where he was born, a flower of Illinois for Chicago, where he lived.
All of his,
And then I think there was another flower. I forgot what that one represented.
There was a couple.
But it was beautiful. And the artists were two black artists. They were the first black artists to have a portrait in the portrait gallery there. So there was a lot of firsts going on.
Yeah.
And both of the artists were selected by the Obamas. So just, if you get a chance, definitely go by and check it out and take a look, because I think you'll be surprised if you didn't see it on the news. The picture of Mrs. Obama, some people had some issues with it because her complexion looks kind of gray, but this is a trademark of the artist.
Yeah.
All of her pictures that she paints people that have that gray color. So it wasn't so much about complexion, that's just the way she paints them.
And I wasn't that mad about it. I mean, I saw, if anybody didn't see the picture, look it up for both. For the Obama picture, I think it was masterful in the way they did it because, as a black man, first black president, anything like that, I love the way that they was able to, still implement all of his, kind of like the different areas that he'd been in and everything like that, but they were able to not really soften him up, but just to kind of create more of an aura where it was
it just captured his personality.
Yeah, and it's like, you just look at him with everything behind, and Michelle, I mean, it was beautiful. I mean, some people say, oh, it don't look like Michelle Obama. Look, hey, that's a beautiful black woman.
Everything is not for everybody.
Yeah,
but this particular artist,
I like it.
The two artists, Sherald and Wiley, are the first black artists to paint an official presidential portrait. They're at the National Portrait Gallery in Washington, D.C. Yeah. So the next time you come to D.C., go check it out.
Check that out.
You can see them online,
Yeah.
and see what you think about it.
Yeah. I liked it. I think if you're not, ain't no time to nitpick and all that kind of stuff. Look at the photo, look at the portraits and everything like that, and enjoy
it. They messed up on Michelle's complexion, in my opinion. She was a pretty dark-skinned woman. It made her gray, okay? So.
But that's what I'm saying. This artist paints everybody gray. So it wasn't about the complexion.
You're a bad artist.
She's not bad. That's just her style of painting. Van Gogh had his style of painting.
Picasso.
Either you like it or you don't. And that was just her style of painting.
How many black people did Van Gogh paint?
He probably never even saw a black person.
Okay, well, there you go.
Anyway.
People are black. So
anyway.
They know what our pigment is supposed to look like when you look at it.
Okay.
It wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. I think there was room for improvement.
You give her a pass,
I can give you that.
No, I liked it.
Michelle looks very gray on there. She's brown.
She is gray on there.
That was the one that. That was the one thing.
The dress though was nice though.
I love the portrait.
I think that Michelle's complexion was the one thing that nullified us through the whole 8 years. It showed that he was married to a genuine black woman with a dark complexion. But then the picture comes out and she's haze gray and underway. What the hell is that about?
Well, let's let everybody go take a look and see what you think. If you want to call us,
no, you
tell us what you think about it.
I'm not co-signing it.
I'm just saying, if you want to call us and tell us what you think about it, give us a call at 914-803-4306 and press 1.
Man.
And we're going to keep it moving.
It's rough.
What else do we have tonight?
I'd fire myself.
Okay.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Studies find that weed won't cause brain damage the way alcohol will.
Are you sure?
Everybody listen up. Weed smokers, listen up.
This is no news. We always knew that alcohol, I guess, probably a little more harder for you. But I guess they both of them mess you up after a while, you know.
Well,
you can get strong on weed, too, you know. I mean, I've been there back in the 70s.
So what are they saying then? They're saying that there's a new study out, and it says what?
It's a common stereotype that people who smoke weed are a bit foggy-headed and missing a few brain cells. This is their words, not mine.
Okay.
But a new study from researchers at the University of Colorado, which is in Boulder, they find that alcohol is much more damaging to your brain than marijuana. In fact, the study, which was published in the journal Addiction, suggests that weed use doesn't seem to alter the structure of a person's brain at all. Ken Hutchington, he's the co-author of the study, told in Medical News Today that he wanted to examine what effect pot has on a person's brain because there isn't a conclusive answer to the question. Okay, he says that the point is that there's no consistency across all of these studies in terms of the actual brain structure. For the study's research won't see the relationship between alcohol and marijuana because there are two different incidents that are consumed under two different levels and have two different results over a long term. So the study involved 853 people who aged from 18 to 55, and out of the 800 people, 439 of them were teenagers. Okay, they had a range of alcohol and cannabis use. Damn, you got them people together to sample weed, and damn, what the hell?
See, look,
Is this held at in the fucking auditorium somewhere? Anyway, it was found that after the study was over and the teenagers was walking around tripping and talking shit, right? They said that amongst the people who drank alcohol, the adults had a lesser extent than the teens. The teens couldn't handle the alcohol at all. They were sleepy and nauseous and everything else. I think because teens drink too damn fast. Okay, as a reduction in gray matter volume, which is the substance in your brain that follows up the rest of your brain, it's called gray matter. Wow. Mm-hmm. The study found that white matter, here we go again with white being good, wow, was affected in adults but not teenagers. My goodness. So anyway, the moral of the story is that they both will give you, I guess they say, long-term effects. But as we already knew that alcohol had a much worse effect on people than weed, because if a woman does me wrong, if I'm drinking, I'm going to go and bust her car window. But if I'm smoking weed, I'm going to say I'll fuck with that tomorrow.
I'm about to say. Hey, Poppa DD, I don't think I've ever heard of oh, you got this and that, you got this going on? Okay, here's some medicinal alcohol for you. You know, I've never heard of that. No. I've never heard of medicinal alcohol, so I've never heard of alcohol that
help your glaucoma.
Yeah, I don't think tequila can help your glaucoma. I mean, it may help to kill you, but it ain't gonna,
It won't help your glaucoma.
Yeah, but
they all have a little effect on you because weed is not perfect either. Weed
absolutely
affects your memory. You smoke enough weed, you won't remember nothing. You don't remember Wednesday coming to a Thursday. Been there, done that, I'm telling you. Been there, done that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was it.
All my 420 smokers out there, they like, what?
Uh-huh.
They all good, though. It's all good,
yeah,
though.
in 5 minutes from now, they'll be like, what they say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it will kick that memory in the butt.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Okay. All right, so the last topic on the Hit It and Quit It. This is Mr. Lowe. I'm back. All right, so let's talk about it. All right, Fox News.
Those people.
I'm telling you. You gotta love them, huh? You gotta love them. They are one of a kind. I mean, look, I understand certain biases and everything like that, but Fox News is at an all-time
low.
It's at an all-time low and an all-time high as far as what they're backing now. Let's just get into it. Now,
Some of y'all may not know who this lady is. Some will. If you're a Fox News watcher or anything like that, you probably will know who it is. Her name is Laura Ingraham. Now, this particular topic that we're talking about is when she bashes LeBron, the king. You gonna bash LeBron James, the best player in the world, the greatest player in the world. You gonna bash him? Now, Fox News, they found some new sports enemies and everything like that, protesting NFL players and everything like that. But now they got LeBron now. Now Fox's own Laura Ingraham declared King James, you should shut up and dribble. After the Cavaliers superstar said that Donald Trump, doesn't give a F. He don't give a fuck about American people. You know what I'm saying? But the conservative host, she also insulted James for leaving his high school a year early to enter the NBA. She said on that, really? I'm numb to this commentary. Must they run their mouths like that? Unfortunately, a lot of kids and some adults take these ignorant comments seriously. Look, there might be a cautionary lesson in LeBron for kids. This is what happens when you attempt to leave high school a year early to join the NBA. And it always is also unwise to seek political advice from someone who gets paid $100 million a year to bounce a ball.
She's a hater.
LeBron and Kevin? Yeah. You're great players, but no one voted for you. Millions have elected Donald Trump to be their coach. So keep that political commentary to yourself.
Ooh.
Or as someone else once said, shut up and dribble.
That's what they said.
Bitch.
Oh, my God.
Unbelievable.
This just shows how out of touch that she is. And how privileged she must be. That is unbelievable. To talk like that about a kid. Look, I'm not even a LeBron fan. I'm a Kobe fan, by the way, for the listeners. I'm a Kobe fan, by the way. So don't ever act like, I'm never gonna say LeBron's better than Jordan. So, but that's another conversation. But LeBron is one of the greatest ever to play the game, and not only that, he's as far as he's been exemplary in his actions towards the public. He hasn't had any scandals. He has been upstanding citizen as far as everything that he's brought to the table. So I can't understand how you can just run over, somebody like that. Look, if you say you don't like him as a basketball player, that's one thing. But to say that, just because he make $100 million, he shouldn't have any political influence or any type of commentary or even a political opinion, is preposterous. But let's keep it going. So the Fox News anchors, they've supported Trump's campaign against the NFL players kneeling for the racial and the social injustice in the season. And once again, yes, they were not kneeling for the flag. They were not kneeling against the flag. They were not kneeling against the troops or the military. This was for racial and social injustice, which started with Colin Kaepernick. Now, LeBron James has never hidden his feelings about Trump. He even called him in social media when they asked him. He was like, "Yeah, the president, he's a bum. He's a bum." But Ingram's and Fox attacks on James, this is one of the most. He's one of the most politically outspoken players in the NBA, and it didn't go over too well in the sports media world when she attacked James like that. LeBron, that is. Now, while Ingram wants James to shut up about the politics, she had no problems about Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow, he appeared in anti-abortion Super Bowl commercial. He kneels every game, and and columnist Mike Freeman of the Bleacher Report tweeted that Ingram's comments were appalling. Jamel Hill, one that's been heavily chastised over the last maybe year of her outspoken comments of ESPN, the Undefeated. She was also offended by the comments of Laura Ingraham. LeBron, and she says this, LeBron is one of the greatest examples of our country that we've ever seen, especially as an athlete. He went from nothing to something. He had to be excellent at everything. to insinuate that he's not intelligent, it's appalling, and that's what she tweeted.
It's preposterous.
Yeah, it's blasphemous.
Well, you know what? I'm not even going to elaborate. I'm just going to put Miss Ingraham on the kiss it list.
Yeah. She needs to go there immediately.
She's full of hype.
You're not even going to get too much on her. Like, she's
on the list.
Yeah, she's a lackey.
Yeah, we got her.
We got her.
All right. Well, we're going to take a break, and we're coming back with Poppa DD and What's Poppin'. You're listening to A Pajama Party Show on Blog Talk Radio. Be right back.
You'll find this cognac over a glass of ice in a short glass. Goes great with Poppa DD's segment. Living for the City on Blog Talk Radio every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time or apajamaparty.com on a live stream. I want to talk to that Poppa DD myself. I'm going to hit him up. It's on 914-803-4306. Once again, that's 914-803-4306. And you should too.
All right, welcome back to the Pajama Party. I want to use Poppa DD. I'm here with Red.
Bonsoir, darling. Bonsoir.
Sitting next to Ketel, we have
Here's Mr. Lowe. Ain't gonna give you the rest. But it ain't no surprise.
Okay. Man, I tell you.
What's poppin'?
What's poppin' with me tonight? I'm gonna tell you, and maybe I'm coming with some old school.
Talk about
but
it.
I'm just gonna say this here from the heart. I'm gonna say this here to all my old school listeners.
Listen up.
As far as this lady from Fox, first and foremost, fuck her, really. I mean,
straight up.
I don't understand how we begin to give people attention, how we begin to give people a light, how we even begin to listen to this bitch. Okay, first of all, LeBron got enough money to buy this bitch. Okay. She won't make in fucking 5 years with this motherfucker making one game. Not to mention his endorsements and everything else that he's got. You worry about his high school years? He ain't worried about that shit. Man. Come on now, girl.
He's 31 years old, man.
31 years old. He'd have been out of high school over fucking 10, 15 years. You know, you so late to the game. You only there because fucking O'Reilly and the rest of them bitches got kicked out. That's how you got your fucking seat. So anyway, she's just she's in what they call that. She's the process of elimination, and I'm not gonna rag her like that. Yeah, all I'm saying is that what we need to stop doing is stop giving people so much press that's coming out with dumb shit out of their mouth. This woman ain't got nothing else to talk. Now, how you gonna fuck with a fucking gazillionaire? How you gonna do that? Now, first of all, what? So you telling me that your little fucking $182,000 a year fucking job with Fox? Excuse my language. I'm just cursing to make my story sound better. Mm-hmm. You gonna tell me your little $182,000 a year job can mess with what this brother's making and what he's doing and where his advancements are in life? What he's done for L.A., Miami, Cleveland, and everything else this man done, and you sit in a damn chair as a bullshit anchor person for a bullshit broadcast company, and you sit there talking crap. Who is this woman? I need to see this woman. I need to see her. What does she look like? Is she good looking? Is she doable? Really? Would I hit it? I mean, what the fuck? Tell me.
Would you quit?
Tell me what's up with that woman. Really? I mean, I need to know whether or not what does she have to show so much power to talk all this stuff she's saying and to draw the attention of people. The one thing us black people got to stop doing is getting excited over shit. We shouldn't get a reaction over the bullshit. You know, if the pussy stink, my dick won't get hard. It's just that simple.
That's right.
So we got to keep it on that level. If somebody's saying crazy shit, then we need to stop vibing it. This girl is truly a Trump supporter. Trump then probably came all in her fucking mouth at one time.
Oh, God.
Come on now. Really? Really? I'm not making jokes. I'm not trying to be vulgar. I'm not trying to be whatever. But we got to stop giving these chicks this Hope Hicks, and then the girl who does the communication, Huckabee's daughter,
Huckabee,
with her little dark, crooked ass eyebrows, where she gets on there and talks about it. She try to smooth out everybody's life. What kind of job do you have trying to straighten out the line of a crooked motherfucker's life?
You gotta lie for a living. You have to lie for a living.
Well, it's not about her lying. What I'm saying is that her job is to get up there and straighten out the crookedness of the people that she's trying to speak for. And why does somebody got to come behind you and speak and say, well, he actually met.
That's right.
He actually met.
Oh, don't.
I'm not like Mr. Lowe. I ain't got theme music following me. Now, Mr. Lowe over here.
No, he do. His is dun dun dun.
Yeah, but still, I'm not making jokes. I'm being very serious here.
That's a fact.
We have to stop giving people time that's picking on our black brothers and sisters because they got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Because they're not, when they talk like that about LeBron, they're not talking to us.
No.
They're talking to their lily white audience, okay? And we chose to listen, then we need to let the shit go in one ear and go out the other. We can't focus on it. I'm telling you, when you latch into that and you make it part of your subject matter, then you are falling for the bullshit.
Yeah.
You ain't really got it. You know who LeBron James is, and he ain't no god. He's an average person like anybody else. Yeah. He's a black man. When he drives, he's driving while black like anybody else. But there's nobody making fucking $162,000 a year going to come out and talk about a multi-millionaire and act like you got somebody gonna listen. Talking about just dribble the ball. Are you fucking kidding me? Who are you talking about?
Yeah, like we just. Oh, okay. So you might as well
when you say just dribble when you say just dribble the ball. When you say just shove and dribble, you need to talk about your fucking 8-year-old son in the fucking driveway. Okay, you're not talking about LeBron James. He does more than dribble. He delivers championships and everything else. Okay, so like I said, in closing on this. All I'm saying to us as people, I'm not talking overzealous or radical or anything like that. When people are talking shit, don't buy into it. Don't co-sign on it. And don't pay it no rabbit-ass mind. Because this woman ain't got nothing else to do. She's on Fox, for God's sake,
Like
Come on, man.
They talk shit and they ain't got a toilet to put it in.
Well, I tell you, it's they're all in a divide and conquer thing. Trump got everybody by the kahunas and he's squeezing everybody.
He's squeezing.
But he's a 71-year-old person that's set in his ways. He's been circling, jerking women for so long. He got a bunch of shit going on. Probably got a bunch of medical issues, whatever the case may be. And we can't believe in the shit he says either. Because this man, he's not in his 40s. He's not horrific anymore with his style and flavor. This man's 71 years old. Hell, when you get 71 years old, you smell like fucking Ben Gay and fucking Flexol and shit like that. You're taking Malox and fucking Geritol and all kind of crazy shit.
Right.
You don't know, your life ain't there no more. They say he's taking pills to keep his hair from turning orange or some shit that's going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. So, and like I said, I'm not focusing on it. I'm not talking about it. I'm not making jokes.
Yeah, it's being honest.
This is real shit right here. And we really need to be adults and take it serious because we're getting older. And we've lived our life. We've seen racism. We know it's there and exists and all. But now, let's just live our life and praise God every day to hope we can live to be as old as we can in the short time we have to live. And don't focus on the bullshit.
That's right. And focus on the future, man. Focus on the...
Anyway.
That is great stuff. All right. Just to twist it over for a quick segment. Black History Moment. Being that we are still in February, we are still celebrating Black History Month.
Yeah, we got 28 days.
Yeah, 28 days. Even though that's how it starts.
We only get a few days.
That's how it starts.
All right. So what you got for us today?
Sticking our toe in. All right. Now, Black History Moment. I don't know if anybody knows of this guy. This is not LeVar Ball. This is LeVar Burton. LeVar Burton. Now, he's an American-German-born actor, a director, producer, and author. He's most famous for his roles in things like Star Trek. Some of the new generation may not know too much about that, but look, he was in Star Trek and The Next Generation. He was also in Roots, which he played the main character. He was Kunta Kinte.
Kunta.
Which is probably, even if you ain't watched the movie, if you don't even watch Roots, you know who Kunta Kinte is. That was him. Burton was also famous as the main host of PBS's main children's series, The Reading Rainbow. I don't know if y'all seen that, but that was a guy that had the, you saw it. Yeah, y'all saw it.
I love that show.
I didn't like it as much, but it was educational. I appreciated that part. Burton's father was a photographer for the United States Army who was stationed in West Germany. during the time of Burton's birth, which was February 16th, 1957. So his birthday is actually coming up tomorrow. Happy birthday to Mr. Burton.
That's today.
Oh, is it the 16th?
Yeah, happy birthday.
Wow. Happy birthday, Mr. Burton. Okay. All right, he said happy birthday back. Y'all didn't hear him. Okay. Burton's mother raised him and his two sisters at Sacramento, California. After which Burton soon joined the St. Pius Seminary to become a Catholic priest. However, after reading the books by Lao Tzu, and I hope I'm saying that right, and Kierkegaard, he grew skeptical of his religion, and he dropped out of the seminary to join the University of Southern California, where he studied drama and theater. Now, Burton's first acting role was for ABC's award-winning television miniseries Roots, where he played, of course, Kunta Kinte. He went on to star in Fantasy Island, Battle of the Network Stars, and Word Up. After which he went on to host PBS's premier children's series, Reading Rainbows, which everybody knows about. Now, the series for whom Burton was also an executive producer was one of the most successful PBS series of all time. Not only did it run for 23 consecutive. Think about that. That's Michael Jordan right there. He ran for 23 consecutive seasons. It also picked up over 200 broadcast awards during that run, including over 26 Emmys, with Burton himself winning a little over 10 of them. Now, he started acting for Star Trek, Next Generation. That was back in '86.
Wow.
He actually played the Lieutenant Geordie LaForge. How do I say it right?
Geordie LaForge.
Yeah, Geordie LaForge. I don't know. All my real Trekkies know who that was.
Yeah.
Now, he was a blind engineer. Now, remember, he had the visor. He was the Cyclops before the Cyclops.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's probably how they got Cyclops, Poppa DD. But he visually aided by an ingenious prosthetic device called the visor, which was, we all know about. Now, at that time, Burton was one of the only highly acclaimed actors to join the show, and his role was defined by several critics as that of a new Spock. Burton, now, Spock was the man. Everybody knows Spock.
It's logical.
Oh, yeah, with the two fingers. They can't see me now, but I'm spreading, to all my Spock guys, I'm spreading my fours right now, my 2 and 2s. Now, at the time, let me see, let's go back to it. Now, so Burton went on to reprise his role as Geordie LaForge in the subsequent Star Trek movies, Star Trek Generations, and then the Star Trek movie Nemesis. Now, he was awarded in 1990 the Hollywood Walk of Fame star at 7030 Hollywood Boulevard. He also was a Grammy Award. He also won a Grammy. He was a Grammy Award winner for Best Spoken Word Album.
Wow.
He currently is busy working for a 2015 release title, and that's called Practice Makes Perfect. So I guess look out for that. But shout out to LeVar Burton for Black History Month. It is his birthday today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Major guy. And like I say, for all the Trekkie fans, if you see him, yeah, he was the guy with the visor.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know. All right, that was our Black History Minute. And let's see, we're going to slide right into my favorite segment, the Weird News.
Weird.
And let's see, am I up first? Yes, I have the first Weird News.
What you got?
So let's talk about this man that punched a bear. Man punches and kicks a 150-pound bear who attacked his puppy.
Ain't scared of nothing.
Guess what he said? This is in Dedham, Maine. A man in Maine says that he punched and kicked a 150-pound bear, scaring it away after it attacked his puppy in the woods. 29-year-old Dustin Gray said the bear lunged at him and his 11-month-old puppy on Monday. The 6'5" man told the Bangor Daily News that he punched and kicked the bear until it fled and knocked him over in the process. Gray suffered scratches and bruises, but his Labrador mix named Clover suffered severe puncture wounds. The dog was being treated. Gray said the attack happened near Route 1A in Dedham when he stopped to let the puppy out to relieve herself. The Maine Warden Service is investigating. Bear attacks are unusual and even rarer in the winter when bears are supposed to be hibernating.
Oh, so where was his bear at? He hid his bear, where was he at?
He let the dog out to go.
At his house?
No, I guess they were in a car or something, and he let the dog out to go tend to nature's call.
That's right.
And then this bear comes up and starts messing with the dog, and then he got out and defended the dog and started punching and kicking the bear.
So you know what it was, though? They recently, they probably didn't put it in there. The guy was in an RV. The guy was in an RV and everything like that, and he was with his kid and everything. Well, he was with his dog and everything like that. And what they didn't mention is that the guy in the RV, he had electronic capability. So what he did was, So what he did was, just before he went into the woods and camping with his son and everything like that, he was watching the new modern day movie of Tarzan. And they didn't put that in there, but he was watching Tarzan and maybe,
Yeah, okay.
He put two and two together, and he said, you know what, hey, if he can do it, I can do it, right?
So he just felt like this bear is not going to get his puppy.
If he can do it, I can do it. You're not going to get my puppy. Not my puppy.
Yeah.
No, not my puppy.
Who's that
I'll fight
basketball
a bear.
player that says not in my house?
No, yeah.
What's his name? Matembe?
Yeah, the Dikembe Mutombo.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, he got him all over the commercials, waving his finger.
I guess he said, not in my house.
No.
No. He said, not in my house.
No.
All right. Well, that's what happened with that story.
Yeah, so hopefully okay. The son was okay, right? The dog, not the son, but
the dog got some puncture wounds, but the dog is going to be okay.
Okay, so yeah.
He got some scratches and bruises trying to be out there like Tarzan.
Man, hey, that's how the game goes sometimes, man. You gotta test your limits, I guess, huh?
Okay, now. All right, we're going to keep it moving. What else is happening in the weird news?
We got New Jersey. Capitol uses lasers and audio to get rid of crows.
Crows?
This is in Trenton, New Jersey, of all places.
Oh, boy.
I know that armpit well.
Armpit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, Trenton, New Jersey, the Associated Press. I don't know why they even took the time to do a story on that town. My goodness.
I guess they thought it was worthwhile telling.
The forgotten joint there. New Jersey's capital city is taking a high-tech approach to get rid of the city's nearly 3,000 crows that are waking up residents and leaving droppings behind. These crows, I've run through Trenton every now and then, and these crows hang mostly around this old cemetery, which is across the street from the train station. They're up there in the thousands. The U.S. Agriculture Department, and the reason why they focus is on it, because they have a light rail that comes into Trenton. And the light rail people, they have to cross the street there to go downtown to their jobs. And sometimes it's a sea of white little specks. And, bird stuff stinks. It stinks. You'll walk through a whole pile of dirt.
I've never had
I know, Mr. Lowe, you walk.
I've never inhaled it.
I know, Mr. Lowe, you just walk on streets of the paved with
I've
gold.
been...
But for us common people, they got to walk on regular streets. Bird mess stinks. It really does when you have a mess of it.
I guess excrement is excrement.
I think,
Here's comes Redwine with big word.
That's a popular word.
I mean, it's excrement, waste, fecal matter. Excrement is excrement, no matter what it comes from.
I've always said shit, so I really don't.
This is another
anyway,
word.
U.S. Agriculture Department on Tuesday will begin using pyrotechnics, laser spotlights. Really? Amplify recordings of crow distress calls and crow magnet scary tactics again. What? Wait a minute.
That's right.
This city can't even. This city can't even. I'm not even gonna go there.
Oh my gosh!
If it snows in that city, the streets remain unpassable for 4 or 5 days.
But wait a minute. Did it say pyrotechnics?
Potholes are of an abundance.
Pyrotechnics?
Okay, yeah.
That's what Michael Jackson got his hair burned. Messing with pyrotechnics.
Different neighborhoods are completely dogged out with crime, drug use, destituteness, and the whole nine.
And then we got to worry about
but on top of all the negative entities going on in Trenton, New Jersey, the city has decided to use pyrotechnical laser spotlights and amplified recording.
That's right.
Now, where the fuck are we getting all this from to do that?
Oh, the government, baby. The government.
What kind of recordings? What is
recordings are going to be
recordings saying, "Go away, crow."
No, it's going to be crow distress calls.
What the heck is a crow distress call?
And it's something that's designed to rid the birds of the particular areas that they're nesting in. The USDA district supervisor and biologist, this young lady named Kimberly Clapper, her last name is Clapper, imagine that, tells the UJersey.com that crows and other birds in the winter form large roots, which means they're fucking all winter. The Clapper, she says that crows, they look for areas where there's less light and fewer people, such as parking lots and cemeteries, like I said. Okay?
Yeah, you
If you look across the street in Trenton, when you get off the train, there's an old cemetery across the street. You look over there, and the crows is over there about 1,000.
They love dead folk.
Okay?
Wow.
They love dead folk.
Clapper says that the method to their madness is to work hard to clear the crows from, and to work harder to clear crows from other urban areas. Now, why the fuck does she throw urban in there? She's obviously a white woman, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So the USA wildlife officials will spend 4 consecutive nights in Trenton until February 23rd. So 4 nights of music, spotlights, prophylactics,
pyrotechnics,
cannabis incense,
distress calls.
Trenton will be lit up at night.
Trying to get rid of the crows.
Not to raise awareness or do happiness for the people, but to get rid of the damn crows.
That's right.
That's wild.
Okay.
Ain't like the crows. Ain't that like the man?
Like Trenton would do anything to get in the news.
They did it. Like the crows, like the Grim Reaper. You got the Grim Reaper. You got the crow. Like
I don't even know, but we're gonna keep it moving.
All right, Redwine, you
No,
I got.
I'm sorry.
Oh, see, they like to they like to overlook Mr. Lowe sometimes. I'm only here.
Well, you're a newbie.
Yeah, I'm
put you to work.
I'm only here when I'm here. When I'm here, you enjoy. All right.
What's going on?
Let's get to it. In the weird news, this is kind of different here. The German police. They got a pizza stalker. And they're trying to get that. Look, this is serious stuff. They're trying to get down to the bottom of this here. We got a piece of look. They're probing a pizza stalker. Now, the German police, they're investigating a case of severe pizza stalking in the western town of Dortmund. Now,
pizza stalking.
It's in Berlin. They're trying to catch they're trying to catch pizza stalkers, I guess. I guess, is that what you call them? A pizza stalker? What is that?
What are they doing?
You a cheese thief? What is that? All right. Police are looking for someone who's bombarded a lawyer by sending scores of pizzas to his office. So this guy, just every day, he loves pizza. Every day, he just, hey, I'm going to order 30 pizzas to his office real quick and, they won't need it, so, whatever happens, happens. But they're looking for somebody who's bombarded a lawyer by sending, like, a bunch of pizzas to his office. They say Wednesday the annoyed lawyer, he actually got so annoyed by so much pizza, he pressed charges. I don't even know who's paying for this.
The stalker's paying for it.
No, the stalkers can't be paying for this. All this pizza?
I'm telling you.
No, they just calling it in to deliver. And I don't know what they're doing.
But they were paying for it.
Look, oh God, that's crazy. If you care that much, oh man.
Yeah, because I don't think you can place an order unless you pay for it.
Yeah, no, you can get the order delivered, but you got to pay for it upon once it's delivered.
Oh, that's true.
So they probably just thinking, maybe front desk maybe they got a card for it. This is the all-purpose food card. Yeah, from level 1 to 10.
So this lawyer is getting all these pizzas delivered to him that he didn't order.
Look, he said that. Oh God, yeah. The guy said he was so annoyed. The lawyer pressed charges in January, but
against who?
But told him. Look, this is what he said. He had no idea who was behind all these unwanted food deliveries. He don't know who's behind all these pizzas. I'm pressing charges. Hey, who's that? Is he carrying a box? Hey, check if this pizza inside. Hey, hey, who's that? I don't know.
You don't know.
Does he look like he likes pizza? I don't know. If he likes pizza, hey, charge him. I don't know. He's a suspect. So
you can't sue somebody if you don't know.
He's trying to sue somebody, but they don't even know who's sending the pizzas. But the pizzas are getting delivered on a daily basis in bulk. In bulk.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, so look, check this out. So the local newspaper, one of the guys, I think his name was Rue. I think I might be butchering the name. I apologize for you, man. Rue Nachrichten.
Okay.
Or Nachrichten. Rue Nachrichten. Now he named the lawyer as Guido Grole or Guido Grole. He told them this lawyer had already received over 100 pieces. Look,
that's funny stuff.
Look, that's the time when you can probably, give to the poor. Look, let's do it. At least if you're gonna order all those pieces, do it in, get a little bit of vegetarian.
He didn't order.
No, I'm saying the guy who's ordering. Maybe he was, because they didn't say whether it was pepperoni or not. Maybe the guy was like, hey, I'm trying to help out everybody. Look, we got a little vegetarian, we got pepperoni. We got the meat. The meat
said it's disrupting his work day with all this stuff.
Yeah. So he says it's so irritating. I don't even get my work done anymore. All I smell is pizza. He didn't say. Well, all right, he didn't say that part. He said I don't even get my work done anymore. I said, yeah, because all he got is pizza. He said sometimes he notices the first deliveries of the day when they pop up on his phone during his morning shower. So he's thinking about pizza when he's taking a shower. This guy is taking a shower thinking about cheese, pepperoni, and beef. That's what he's thinking about.
He said that these things show up on his phone?
Oh, it's so because the thing is, he's the lawyer, so of course it's.
So they're probably sending a confirmation.
Yeah, so the confirmation is probably linked in with his
Yeah, you would
client.
think that the company would just stop.
If
he had told the company, look,
but how can you stop?
I'm not ordering.
Okay,
don't
all right.
send me.
I don't care who it's from.
More.
Cancel everything from Papa John's, Domino's, Leo's, anything to deliver.
That in Germany, don't send it to my house.
Stop it all. But he didn't do it. It just kept coming. It just kept coming. Now, see this guy, he's a slick guy. He probably got tired because he's like, man, I've been eating pizza every damn day. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of eating all this damn pizza, man. Look, I done had vegetarian, I done had mushroom, I done had pepperoni, I done had pineapples, I done had meat lovers. Look, I'm tired of it. I want chicken.
They cut the pizza.
I want chicken, or maybe give me some pasta. They take it up. So, but lately, however, the anonymous, look, check this out. So, the anonymous buyer, the guy who's buying all the pizza that nobody knows, is the mysterious pizza buyer. Mm-hmm. His taste buds must have changed because after all those pizzas, guess what he's doing now?
Oh, God. Now what?
Now, he's having, oh, God. Oh, he stepped it up. Oh, that's a big dog right there. Oh, he stepped it up. Now he's getting delivered sushi.
Sushi?
Sausage and Greek food. So now this guy, he has switched up the entire, he has switched it all up. He said, look, I was just teasing y'all with the pizza.
Crazy.
Now we get to the good stuff. Now I'm going to give y'all the sushi. Now I'm going to give y'all some, and I don't know what kind of sausage. Hopefully it's, I don't know what he meant.
Well, they're in Germany, right?
Yeah.
Maybe probably those German sausages.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And Greek food. So, I mean, hey.
He's getting some of everything.
Hey, it is what it is, man. Some people,
good luck to him to try to unravel that one.
Yeah, because whoever's in that office they got a hell of a lot of pizza. And now they stepping it up. But they trying to find the culprit. We got a pizza ordering scoundrel on the loose. Got to get him.
They got to do something about it.
Got to get him. Big stuff.
Well, while they figure it out, I'm going to go into I'm just saying, because I want to go back to this whole thing about the guns and lack of gun control. So I'm going to talk about, my topic tonight is, when will it be time? That's my question. Now, this week we just went through another unfortunate school killing. The weapon was an assault-style rifle, which the shooter was able to buy. Now, this kid is 19, and now they're telling us he has a history of mental illness, yet he was able to buy an assault weapon and kill 17 people. And he held up a convenience store earlier in the week with the same gun, saying that he felt powerful holding it in his hands. Now, these kids in Florida staged a walkout today to protest the lack of gun control in this country. They're sick and tired of being shot up and murdered just for being at school. But the politicians are saying once again that now is not the time to talk about gun control. I'm just saying, when will it be time? How many more people have to die in school shootings or any other mass shooting before it's time to finally deal with this? That stupid Paul Ryan, Speaker of the House, is still saying what he's been saying for 3 years, that now is not the time to wage political battles. Nobody is asking you to. But in case you haven't noticed, Mr. Ryan, the battle has already been declared by those who walk into American schools and shoot our children and teachers. I'm just saying, when will it be time? When? And the most recent shooting in Florida, right after that happened, Paul Ryan got up in a microphone in front of reporters and he said, this is one of those moments where we just need to step back and count our blessings. Well, and then he also went on to say, we need to think less about taking sides and fighting each other politically and just pull together. This house, the whole country stands with the Parkland community. But what does that really mean? You want us to count our blessings? Tell that to the 17 families who lost their loved ones in Florida this week. If you really wanted to stand with them, do something about this once and for all. Do something about the excessive gun violence in America. Take on the gun lobbyists and stop taking money from them so you can think clearly and act without them in your back pocket and in your ear, and do something that will help alleviate all the senseless killings at the hands of people who should never have gotten access to a weapon in the first place. While Congress keeps on playing hot potato with this topic of gun control, people continue to die and kill. And all we hear is, our thoughts and prayers are with you. Well, that is insufficient. How long do you think people are going to go for that? It's nothing but empty sentiments and rhetoric, and it's worthless. It's noise, like shaking pennies in a tin can. We're not getting anywhere with all that talk, talk, talk. I'm just saying, when will it be time for action? When? Will it take another congressperson being shot? Gabby Gifford almost lost her life. Was that not enough? No. Will it take having a congressperson's child shot and killed by some random crazy person? Does the politician's love of the Second Amendment have more value than the people of the United States? Is their love of those big fat donations from the gun control people, or not control, but the gun lobbyists, is that more important? Well, I've got news for you. People are waking up, and they're not going to keep voting for you to stay in office if you don't give them what they want. And you know what they want? They want to know that their children can go to school without fear of being shot and killed.
That's right.
They want to know that when they send their kids to school, that they're going to return home alive and in one piece. And if you can't do something to make it happen, then you're in the way, and it's time for you to go. Don't keep telling us that now is not the time for this conversation. I'm just saying, when will it be time?
Yeah, nobody want to hear that.
Now. Now is the time. And if not now, when? This is Redwine, and I'm just saying, now is the time to control guns in this country. Not now, not later, but
right now. Yeah.
Right now.
But right now.
Stop praying. All right, we're going to take a quick break.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back, y'all.
coming back with Poppa DD and Living for the City.
That's right.
On the Pajama Party Show.
That's it.
It's the Friday night adult talk show, The Pajama Party, on Blog Talk Radio, produced by DC Homegrown Entertainment. Visit us online at www.apajamaparty.com. Click the banner and you can join us online, or call us right now at 914-803-4306. The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the Pajama Party Crew and you. So pick up the phone and call us now, 914-803-4306, and tell us what's on your mind. There's a big fluffy pillow reserved up front just for you at the Pajama Party. And remember, it's PJs only, no clothes allowed. Pass it on. Now let's get back to the Pajama Party Crew and more of the Pajama Party. That better not be my robe.
All right, welcome back to Pajama Party. One of your hosts, Poppa DD. I'm here with Redwine.
Bonsoir.
For the Red Firm is Redwine family. And Mr. Lowe.
This is here. I am here. I am here. I am him.
That's right. In for Ketel tonight.
All right, so
that?
let's hear Living for the City. What you got for us tonight?
All right, I'm going to throw one more segment on this Living for the City. Let's talk about the fallout of Black Panther. Now, for all intents and purposes, it has a great name. You know, being a proud black person, I love the name. But the fallout's going to be interesting. I'm already hearing young kids calling it like Tar Baby and all kinds of stuff I'm hearing, you know, that people are already saying about it because, you know, a lot of people of another persuasion have nothing to do with those stigmas and those shade on black people. So it's kind of hard to walk with a name that stood for so many things in another time. I think that sometimes, just in my own opinion, that was a bad choice of names for that movie. They could have said black almost anything, but when you say Black Panther, you take it to a whole nother level. You take it to a level that stood for self-righteousness, protection, and everything else that the Black Panther stood for, you know, when it was first developed back in the day. So now to use that name, you're trying to add some hero stuff to it. Well, you may have to do that maybe 20 years from now when most of that upper generation passes on and they're not around to witness it. But right now, I think people of an older nature, of an older persuasion, they're going to have their views, and they're going to pass it down to the younger people, and the stigma's going to start to flow. You ain't heard nothing yet. You know, we hear about the accolades, what they're doing, and things like that. But wait till the yahoos get a hold of it and start putting it down, and why is it named that, and this and that. You know, hopefully it doesn't. I mean, this is all called fallout. But I think that when the name came out, I think the people that helped sponsor, whether it been the Marvel people or the Disney or what have you, the jokers that got the money, they knew about this. They said, yeah, let's do this and let's just watch for the fallout and watch for the madness comes along with it. But I'm hoping it's the best. Hopefully people will see the name and let it go for a superhero as opposed to saying, is this a rebirth of the Black Panthers back in the day, what them Negroes trying to do, what have you. You know how stigmas can be. So, to that note, I wish it the best of luck. I hope that the money that the movie makes is going to some of them black actors' pockets to help live their life and pay their bills. Hope Disney not going to walk away with the whole damn thing like they normally do, charging people $150 to spend a day on a damn park and ride wave at Mickey and Minnie Mouse and shake hands with Daffy Duck or whatever. But let's just hope it turns out, that the name Black Panther flies and it takes new wings in 2018.
I think, I'm getting a lot of good reviews, man. I think a lot of people is...
No, I'm not talking about the movie, sir.
Oh.
I'm talking about the name. Oh. And what the name Black Panther stands for originally. We ain't talking about the movie. We're not talking about the movie. The fallout will fall. It will come. You ain't heard nothing yet. Yahoos of the world, self-righteousness of the world, anti racist people of the world, they're going to eat that up.
Yeah.
They're going to eat it up. You just ain't seen it yet because it's new and like you just said, it's got the flavor of the movie and the turnout and all that. But wait till the Yahoos come alive.
Yeah.
They're going to beat that name up. What are they trying to do? Black Panther, what those Negroes trying to do? Yahoos are a mess.
Make it Black Panther whole, like a bad
they're going to bring it back.
Like
it did when it was before. And they were feeding people back in the day. But anyway, that's all I got to say on that subject. So,
all right. right. Well, I'm going to, let's see, since Ketel's not here, I'm going to stand in for her and do this Hollywood wrap-up right quick, like.
Okay.
So I just have a few topics tonight. Kyrie Irving is putting together a movie. Well, I don't know if he's putting it together, but he's in the movie.
It's done.
It's a movie called Uncle Drew.
Yeah.
It's a series that started from Pepsi ads that started running, where he plays an older guy and that can still play ball. And now
it's we ain't got time to get into it, but yeah, Uncle Drew it's more things to go, but that's Uncle though.
Yeah.
Drew,
So now his character is going to be in a feature film from Summit Entertainment, and it's also including Shaq, Chris Webber, Reggie Miller, Nate Robinson, Lisa Leslie, Tiffany Haddish, Nick Kroll, and you can check out the trailer online. Just look up the movie Uncle Drew, and you can get a peep of what they're doing with that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's a comedy. Also, we got Omarosa. You know, she stays in the news. I won't go through all the details, but basically she's on that Celebrity Big Brother show now, and it looks like she's trying to reinvent herself one more time. So she's on there crying and stuff, talking about how she tried to get Trump to reconsider his tweets and how she lived in fear of the stuff that he was tweeting and all this crap. So who knows? Omarosa, you know, you can't trust a word out of her mouth. Yeah, she's on Celebrity Big Brother now. And also, back to the Black Panther again, is shaping up to be the movie of the year with a predominantly black cast, black producer, black writer, and making plenty of green money. People are showing up in their best African attire in various theaters to go and see the movie about this fictitious African country. So I'm loving every minute of it. I hope it continues to do well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I have for the Hollywood wrap-up.
I'm going to stick my pick in my hair like that.
Yeah, I know that's right. All right. Well, let's get into the cocktail of the week. What you got for us?
All right, y'all. It's time to, well, I guess at this point, we can't even say turn up. Well, we can, but it's a little late for some of the ones.
Too late to tell me.
Turn up! All right, so cocktail of the week. First and foremost, this is Mr. Lowe coming to you live. I personally made this concoction together. I wanted to get something nice, man. We had a good Valentine's Day and everything like that, and some of you ladies are hurting. Some of you men are hurting as well. You know, whether or not it's either here or there, that's a different discussion. But
so you saying this will fix that?
This will at least tone a couple things down. We call it beaming apple pear. It's one of my specialties here. It's a hearty cocktail. It warms your insides and it makes you smile. It's a little sweet, but it's a little strong, and it's a lot of good. Oh man, let me tell you what's in it. Let's get down to it. All right, the beaming apple pear. What you have? You got 2 ounces of Jim Beam apple. You gotta have that Jim Beam. That's like that's the major part of the situation. You have a ½ ounce of Moaning Desert pear, a little bit of ginger ale, and you can actually garnish that with a lemon wedge. Now, it's best served in a highball glass. Now, you add the Jim Beam first to the Moaning Desert pear syrup and stir the mix. You squeeze that lemon wedge inside, stir it just a little bit again, and once you do that with the ice, you top it off with a little bit of ginger ale on the top hand side. And other than that, that's when you would get your beaming apple pear. Excellent drink, ladies, men, easy to drink, easy to sip, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this one. I have to say.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Lowe. Let's see. We're up against the clock, so where's Poppa DD? We need to get into this Kiss It list.
Yeah.
So, Poppa DD, can you come and tell the people about the Kiss It list and what that is?
I need to rage. I'll work my ass. I need more money.
And fill your cup. We at the end now, y'all.
Anyway,
we at the end. Fill the
Just
cup
tell us,
up.
yeah, Poppa DD's going to tell us as soon as he recollects
You got to kiss
himself.
it.
Yeah, what exactly is the Kiss It list?
Man, you got to
list
kiss.
is everybody who showed their butt hiney last week.
Their posterior.
Yeah. People that did something wrong did something bad. And these people, we compile a list of people that did some crazy stuff.
Everybody that was face down.
Got first of all, Patrick Connor from SiriusXM, the host of Barstool Show, for calling the U.S. Olympic gold medal winner Chloe Kim a little hot piece of ass.
Oh, man, really?
He's been fired, though. Wow.
Good. Oh, damn it.
I tell you, the stuff that come out of their mouth, boy, we're the ones that are messed up. Anyway, Paul Ryan,
yeah, another
he's a Speaker of the House for saying that now is not the time to talk about gun control. How many times we hear that after a shooting? God. Now's not the time. Well, now's the time for what? See, what it is that, they done left him so many Maxwell House cans of money by the tree.
Talk about it.
I don't know if you've seen a movie called The Shawshank Redemption, where when they want to give people money, they put it by a tree in the park. And these people have been paid off so much by the Rifle Association that it's amazing. Anyway, Laurel Ingraham, the one who bashed LeBron James, put her ass on a kissing list. Comments saying that he should just shut up and dribble the ball. And like I said, he got enough money to buy her ass. But anyway, the ref who tossed out the guy in the audience for he had a megaphone trying to get the guy to miss a foul shot. They kicked him out.
Who does that?
The referee should be on blast. You got Rob Porter and Hope Hicks.
Oh, God.
They're now dating after Rob Porter done whooped two of his wives' asses.
Oh, God.
And I guess Hope Hicks is just sitting around waiting for the ass whooping.
And both of the ex-wives like, look, it's going to happen to you.
Yeah, she don't know.
She don't believe it.
Yeah, they never believe it until it happens to
Trump just for everything.
Oh, yeah. He's like, he's on a super...
Yeah, he's a permanent fixture.
Anybody else?
No, that's it. That's all.
All right, we have a
a
special treat for everybody on the Kiss It list, and here it is.
There it is.
My entire ass. Kiss my Irish ass. You better kiss my Irish ass. This world, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. You can just.
All right, welcome back to the Pajama Party. I want to host Poppa DD. I'm here with Redwine.
Bonsoir, darling.
And sitting in for Ketel tonight, we have Mr. Lowe.
This is Mr. Lowe coming to you. Well, let's get into it.
Yeah. Well, it's time for the last word. Daddy.
We got to kiss it, baby.
No, I want to go to the last word.
Oh, okay.
My last word tonight is happy belated Valentine's Day to everybody who had one and everyone who didn't have one. If you didn't have one, love yourself. Learn how to love yourself. Get along with yourself. Respect yourself. And shout out to the families that have lost loved ones in yet another school shooting. And let's try to do something about gun control. Over to you, Mr. Lowe. What's your last word?
This is Mr. Lowe coming to you live. No surprise. Please open up your eyes on this one here. I'm going to just give you $1 million worth of game, and I normally don't do this. I'm giving it to you tonight for free. I don't know when I'll be back, but I just want to say this. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all coming out tonight. But I'm going to leave you with this here. And I want you to, this is words of wisdom. I learned this from a wise man. Just because you have a pair of sandals does not mean you can walk the beach. All right? Understand that, and we'll unwrap that later. This is Mr. Lowe coming to you live. No surprise. The dog is out.
All right, Poppa DD, over to you. What's your last word?
My last word is So like you said, that we have to really stay conscious of all the stuff going on today. I personally think when people say gun control, I think it should be ammunition control. I think we should control bullets like we control cigarettes. We should wrap a seal around it. The seal got to be broke like we break the seal on whiskey. I think bullets should be just as tightly wrapped as whiskey and cigarettes. Okay? So if you can't get the bullets, you can't do no killing. It's not about the gun. The gun don't kill nobody. It's the damn ammunition. It's the bullets. Everything got a bullet, and if you don't have bullets, and you can't shoot shit. But anyway, that's just a little bullshit commentary. But thank everybody for listening tonight. And every Friday, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 9:15 CP time, we're here doing our thing. I'd like to thank Mr. Lowe for sitting in for Ketel tonight. And
thank you, Mr. Lowe.
I appreciate y'all having me. I'm telling you, this is the best night show in America. Up and coming. Just stay tuned. There'll be much more to come. I love it.
Yeah, we give it.
And shout out to Ketel.
Shout out to Ketel.
Tonight.
Ketel. This weekend's the All-Star weekend in L.A. So you ain't got nothing to do. Get your flight to L.A. They having the tonight they had the celebrity basketball game. Tomorrow night is a dunk contest, a 3-point shot contest, and everything else. And shout out to two of our favorite people in L.A. That's Lena Chanel and Lynette Tichelle.
And I can tell you this, with the Pajama Party, one thing I will say, it is never too early to talk dirty.
All right
that.
now.
And y'all need to remember that.
No,
that's
we're
Mr. Lowe.
Say tonight.
Mr. Lowe is a special guest tonight, and he walks with theme music. Okay, that's Mr. Lowe.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, we're out. Thank you for listening. You can visit us at apajamaparty.com to check out tonight's episode and any previous episode that you may have missed or want to listen to again. Tell a friend, share the wealth. We appreciate it. And we'll see you here next Friday night on A Pajama Party. We'll be here. Hope to see you then. We're out. Say good night, everybody.
All right. Good night.
All right, good night, y'all.
Goodbye.
Do your thing, baby.
Initiating shutdown sequence.
Is it all over, Rock?
I guess so. I bid you farewell, arrivederci, sayonara, and all that sort of cheers.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Well, good night.
Yabiko. Sana.
I regret to announce this is the end. I'm going now.
Good night, and good luck.
Was it as good for you as it was for me?
Now give me a kiss and say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you for attending our show, and good night.
Party crew, keep it real for you. No clothes allowed. It's summer party. Grown and sexy, join the party. Good summer party. Party crew, keep it real for you. No clothes allowed. It's summer party. Grown and sexy, join the party. Good summer party. Party crew, keep it real for you.